Now, Tendulkar is rated by many as the most complete batsman in this generation. But looking at him batting as the 16-year-old back then, what were your first impressions and what do you think made him stand out from the rest?
Well, I think yes, he is an icon now because people look at him as a role model because he is, as you said, a complete cricketer but a very, very thorough gentleman. Cricketing aspect is one part, but I think out of cricket also, or beyond cricket, if you look at it, I think he is an ideal gentleman, we call it. When we look back, when he played his first Ranji game, yes, he was something special, but we never knew that he would go such a long journey because it will be difficult for me to say now because he has reached so many milestones, but at that stage we all felt that yes, he is another prodigy after Sunil Gavaskar who will take Mumbai cricket and Indian cricket to the next generation, and surely he has done it, but I think he has taken beyond that, because playing 23 years at international cricket with distinction, I think that is the key. And above all, I think I would say that he has had his bad times, he had his ups and downs, but he has never got away from that because he has taken in a stride. If you look at Sachin Tendulkar, his feet are still on the ground. Because normally what happens if you achieve something, then you always get carried away. Classic example is Vinod Kambli. They both have started, but where is Vinod Kambli now? And where is Sachin Tendulkar now? So I think that makes a lot of difference from Sachin Tendulkar and other cricketers. And I think I salute him for that, being such a humble person, concentrating on cricket still what he used to do it when he was a 15-year-old guy. And if you look at the hunger for runs, I think the same hunger for runs is there what I saw, I think when he was just a 15-year-old. If you go and look at every inning now, he wants to bat and bat. He just wants to score. I think that is the biggest advantage of being a Sachin Tendulkar.
And talking about scoring those runs and having the hunger, recently he scored the 100 in the Ranji Trophy, and we believe that he did it despite having a stomach bug.
See, that's what I keep on saying, that he has achieved everything in life. He has got more than 100 centuries in international cricket, and he has got 15,000 runs in Test cricket, for more than 13,000 runs in one-day cricket. So what else he wants to achieve? But still, even a game like Ranji Trophy, he goes there and plays with the same passion what he plays in a test match or what he used to play 15 years back. I think that is the biggest hallmark of a great player. That is why he's been rated as one of the, I think, best players in the world, and I'm sure he will be there for a number of years, because I don't think any cricketer would ever come as close to him as possible of getting 100 hundreds or even in 51 hundreds in test matches. I doubt, but I think the hunger for runs, the passion with which he plays now also after 23 years of cricket at international level, I think is mind-boggling.
So in essence, what you're saying, that he's not just a cricketer, but he's a complete human being.
Exactly, that's what I want to say, because cricketing aspect is one part, but beyond cricket is secondary. And if you look at Tendulkar, he's just one whole package where you can look and learn a lot of things from him.
On a lighter note, you said that back then, during his debut, he came into the dressing room and he was very shy when all his teammates were telling him you can get 100. But today, don't you think he's a little bit more, easygoing when compared to that guy?
Obviously, people grow with age. They matured, and then plus they have I would say over the years, whatever they have played, that confidence grows a lot, and maturity. So at the end, I think if you look now, when he goes into bat, still he has goosebumps in his stomach when he goes into bat. And once he starts and those 10-15 runs, then he's at ease. So once I was talking to him and he says, if I don't feel uneasy while going into bat, that means I'm not having that hunger for runs. So he has to feel that uneasiness to go into bat so that he can concentrate more and he can concentrate better. Only one line I would say about Sachin Tendulkar is that, cricket, I think, is made for Sachin Tendulkar, and Tendulkar is made for cricket. That's it, because I don't see anybody in the world as passionate about cricket and batting and talking about cricket all the time as Sachin Tendulkar.
and you're one of the few people who has played with him and then worked with him as a coach, and we know the amount of pressure that he has to take on his shoulders. So what do you think allows him to shield himself from all those pressures and still continue to score those runs so consistently over all these years?
See, when you are at the international level, pressure will be there. So pressure is one thing which you cannot, take it away. But
with him, it's a different level of pressure.
Yeah, I'm just coming on to. But he never takes pressure to that level, which will affect his batting. Two things: A, he doesn't read the newspaper, what people say about him. That's one thing. And B, even if people talk about him, he got deaf ears, because his only answer is by scoring with bat, and he's been doing that consistently for last 23 years. In between, press used to talk about that he should retire, he's on his age, he's past his age, his movements are slow. Then you see suddenly he comes and gets a big 100. In between there was a talk, and then in a one-day game he got a double 100. So I think he has got a master act of giving back whoever talks about him with his runs, and bat only talks. He always keeps saying that I don't want to give any interviews when people ask me, but my bat will give the interview or the reply back to them. So I think that shows the humbleness of a person. That shows that how much he cares for his batting. He is not bothered about what people are saying. He's just bothered about what I would like to do best, and people enjoy that, and that's what he's been doing for the last number of years.